key topic that you learn about in general biology and even earlier is the idea of a feedback loop. So there's a chemical reaction or reaction in the body, and what happens at the end determines what we want to do next, right? So there are two ways that we can go about this. The first is positive feedback, the second is negative feedback. In positive feedback, the reaction goes through and we realize, hey, I want more of this. And so we react and we keep that reaction going over and over and over again. This is not as common because our bodies would prefer to go back to normal, would prefer to go back to rest. But there are times where our bodies need to keep going, right? So a good example would be childbirth. The contractions to deliver a baby, those things need to keep happening, right? You don't want to have a contraction and then have the baby get stuck and stay there. So the contractions happen until the baby is born and the stimulus of the baby being present is no longer there. What our bodies do more of is what's called the second one, which is called negative feedback. In negative feedback, we have a reaction and then something happens to negate that action, right? So, for example, when your body overheats, like you're going outside in the heat and your temperature goes up, you don't want to keep having your temperature climb. You don't want to end up with a fever just because you went outside. What your body will do is then slow down the reactions that heat your body up, right? Or it's going to cool, it's going to do things like make you sweat. It's going to make your body ultimately bring that down. However, you don't want to be sweating for forever. You don't want to freeze. So, your body, once it senses that it's back to where it needs to be, it's going to tell the body, hey, we don't need more of that, right? So, negative feedback is slowing down the reaction that happened to get you back to what we call homeostasis.